All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what time it is, man. If you like the video, subscribe for more daily sports content, and let's get right into it. Now, as we know, Travis Hunter won the Heisman last night, and a lot of people love it, but some people have some issues with it, man. I'm just here to tell y'all why I feel like he won the Heisman, and we're going to talk about all that in 1 second.
Hey guys, it's LJ, and make sure you like the video and subscribe for more great content from my daddy.
But before we get started, make sure y'all like this video and comment y'all thoughts down below, because y'all already know where we're trying to go with this thing. To the moon, Alice! And if nobody told y'all this today, y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family, love each and every last one of y'all, man. Now, listen, it all started a long time ago, but really, this is where we're going to start the story here. It all started with this tweet on the other day. And like I told y'all, it says, Colorado star Travis Hunter swept the college football awards. This was a legendary season. You keep hearing legendary and him, man. Y'all already know why, because 2 is legendary and Travis is him. And I love the way that because by all rights, 2 could have, they could have made a big push for him winning the Heisman, but he took a step back and said, you know what, I'm cool because I'm going to be a quarterback and I'm going to be the facilitator, what have you. Now we're going to put all of our focus and efforts, take it off of me, and let's put it on Travis. So, he has all of the accolades, everything. We want him to win it. So all the attention to be on him. So big shout out to 2 for that. That's how I feel like it happened. That may not be what happened, but that's how I feel like what happened. But anyway, they got the Light Impact Award. He got that, the Hornet Award, I can't say that, Benarac Award, the Blitnikoff Award, and the Walter Camp Award. And then it just says Travis Hunter's Legacy Room. And then obviously, the Heisman or what have you. And so a lot of times we get caught up in just pure numbers and all of that. But the thing is, like, I'm not mad at people that felt like Ashton Jeanty should have won. Ashton Jeanty is a remarkable kid. Like, I did my research on him this week. He's a remarkable kid. He, any other year he's gonna win this joint. Not gonna lie, because of the season that he had. But remarkable kid, smart fella. Runs the ball, great running back. No lie about it. You can't hit him square and you can't catch him. And that's I've seen other running backs this year, and they just like bulls in china shops. They just run through people, run this and that. That's not him. Like, you can't get a square hit on him, and he can run away from you. And I'm gonna do a video on him later on, just like what makes him so special, because that stop-start, Jesus, he goes from zero. Like somebody said, he can go from change direction without changing speed. Nah. He goes from 100 to 0 to 100 again in the blink of an eye. So, like, I definitely understand if a lot of people felt like he should have won it. But what I feel like is that we're omitting is the fact that Travis Hunter, what he did this season, is something that we're probably never going to see ever again. You're never going, and you might, we don't know, but and this could be a new thing. But if his NIL and all of that stuff, Travis earned every single thing that came to him this year. No lie. I mean, it's everything. Like, he earned it on the field, playing that number of snaps. A lot of people saying, snaps not a stat, it's all good, man. But playing it, I think that people don't get that football people voted on this, and former Heisman trophy winners voted on this. And I think they said Travis got like 90 something percent of the vote, like 92% for first place votes or what have you. And I don't think it was close, but it wasn't close type thing. But the biggest thing is this. The biggest takeaway is this. Those guys that know football, watch football, and played way more football than we played, they voted on it, and they decided that this was the best player in college football, and that they'd seen, and that we know he's not coming back for a senior year. So, you got to go ahead. He has to win it this year. Now, this was some people's hill to die on right here. They were just saying, he was like obviously he moved down in the receptions or what have you. He was number 5. But some other people play the game, so they're gonna like Eric Rivers. He moved in front of him, and Eric Rivers supposed to be coming to take a look at Colorado, man. So that's some good advertisement for him. But at any rate, at the end of this, Travis he'll probably end up number 3, number 4. He'll have 100 catches or what have you. And I thought it said he had 95 receptions, but he had 92 receptions. So he's got 92 receptions, 1,100 yards, and 14 touchdowns. So that led the nation in touchdowns. He was second in touchdowns, right behind Nick Nash. So, but more or less, like, you're top 5 in every stat, top 2 top 2 in receptions, I think he was. Well, he's going to have more receptions than that. He can probably have 8 receptions this game and probably end up here. But like we said, some people have played their bowl game, but this is just a regular season action. Some people played championship games also, so the stats did change. But at the end of the season, he was top 5 in both catches and in second in touchdowns. He's still second in touchdowns. I don't think anybody's going to overtake him there. Possibly though. Well, no, because he'll play his bowl game. And then, like we said, like a lot of, we want to look at that and say, well, the argument is, well, he's not number 1 in the other one. But do you know how hard it is to be top 5 in both? Like that's insane to be top 5 or be the number 1 defensive back in the country. That's what most people feel like he is. Like, that's not me saying it. That's what most people are saying. And then be top 5 in receiving, to be very good at both. Like we want to say, a lot of people say Charles Woodson, but I saw that Charles Woodson season, and it was a remarkable season. Don't get me wrong. He's an awesome defensive player, great return man. And he was a pretty good wide receiver, what have you, but at receiver, he didn't catch the ball that much. It definitely wasn't 92 catches. He was not like the main focal point of the game plan, is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to knock what Charles Woodson did, because it was remarkable. I love Charles Woodson. I loved when he, that he actually got him a championship and all this stuff, man, because that was one of my favorite. Like, back then, that was one of our favorite players. That was the comp right there. Like, everybody wanted to be like Charles Woodson, just like a lot of these kids right now, and they're showing you this here. These kids want to be the same way that everybody wants to be like Travis Hunter, and all the kids are here and he's signing autographs. This is how it was with Charles Woodson, and it might have even been bigger than this. And it just says Colorado's two-way player Travis Hunter is the biggest star in college football since Reggie Bush. It's one thing for the adults to drool over you, but when the kids recognize you and want to be like you, you've earned superhero status. And a lot of people they hating on that, but this is how it was with Charles Woodson. Everybody wanted to be Charles Woodson, man. So that's just how that goes, man. But look, don't take it from me, man, because even the people at ON3, they kind of backing it up, what I'm saying, because like I said, a lot of people weren't there and they remember this stuff vaguely, but I was in it back then. Like, I was a defensive back. I wanted to be Charles Woodson. I wasn't trying to do no kick returns because I didn't want to get killed on those, but I wanted to be Charles Woodson. I wanted to be like him. I wanted to hit like him. I wanted to cover like him. I wanted to be a receiver. Like, I wanted to do all of that. And so it's the same thing on another level with Travis. But let's just listen to what my man at On3 says, man. He says, hey, taking it back to social media, the narrative that everybody implies that Travis Hunter shouldn't have won the Heisman. Like we said, I'm not taking anything from Ashton Jeanty. He's a remarkable young man, and I think that's probably the best part of the thing. Great kid like Travis is. And he outstanding season. He's probably gonna use this as fuel, and somebody gonna get 250 yards hung on their head next game. But let's just hear what this had to say at On3. Go ahead, talk to him.
Let's get ahead of some narratives. Travis Hunter just won the Heisman Trophy. To me, this was the layup of all layups. But you can already see the social media pushback coming as to why he shouldn't have won the award. You want to talk about stats, right? Well, hey, snap count, it's not a real stat. All right, I hear you. You want to talk about stats, though. Travis Hunter had over 1,100 receiving yards. He had over 90 catches. Those are good stats, good for what ultimately allowed him to win the Blitnikoff Award. Right. You have other folks saying, well, I don't see the stats on defense. He's just lining up at corner and getting credit for playing both ways.
That part right there is the most ridiculously asinine thing I've ever heard. If you watch the games, you see Travis is literally shutting down his man, like he's pasted to the guy that he's defending, but I digress.
And doing it at a mid-level. I don't see enough tackles. I don't see enough stats.
Definitely ain't
if
no
you're
mid.
a corner, you're not supposed to have great stats. Your job as a corner is to take away the receiver across from you. And so if you're doing that, you shouldn't have a lot of tackles, because when would you be able to have a tackle? When the guy in front of you catches the football, right? So Travis Hunter, I think we look at the PFF grade, got one of the best coverage grades on the whole season. That should tell us a little bit more about what he's doing on the defensive side of the ball, in addition to winning the Bednarik. So I think that's probably fair to say. What we're doing right now with Travis Hunter winning the Heisman Trophy, what we're seeing, we will never see again.
Never see this
again. And people are going to say, well, we've seen this before. I don't believe we have. Like, Charles Woodson is the comp that gets thrown out there because he played some offense while also playing defense at Michigan. During his Heisman year, he had 11 catches.
Exactly.
Travis Hunter had 14 touchdown catches this year.
Boom.
Like, this is something, again, that is just uncharted territory. Ashton Jeanty, any other year, wins the Heisman Trophy. What he did is ridiculous this year, but Travis Hunter, undisputed, your Heisman Trophy winner.
And I agree with that, man, just because of the fact that, like we said, this is something that we'll never, this is the most remarkable player we've ever seen play at both sides at that level. That's all I can tell you. Like, I mean, if y'all can name another one, just name me another one that had 90 some odd catches, 1,100 yards, and played that well on defense. Like, well, we said four interceptions or what have you like that, and like 11 passes defended. Like, they didn't throw at him much because you couldn't throw at him much. It was just a better business decision to go elsewhere with the ball. So like you said, he's completely blanking in this guy and all of that, man. So and like we said, man, like the young man, he's the first one to win the Heisman from Colorado since this young man right here. Y'all don't understand how much, like, and God rest his soul, but Rashawn Salaam was that deal. He was that deal back then. Y'all, like I was, I don't understand. I don't know what it was about us in the 90s with Colorado football. I think it was just the cool jerseys, and they force fed it to us on ABC. But like, a lot of people were into Colorado football in the 90s, especially when Cordell Stewart got there. And like we said, like Rashawn Salaam, he won the Heisman. It just says, "A elite company watching over the Buffs. The pride and the tradition of Colorado Buffaloes will not be entrusted to the timid or the weak." Can't lie about that, man. Hey, Rashawn Salaam was that deal, man. And then, like we said, Rashawn Salaam couldn't be next to him, but Mark Ingram II, hey, he's out there. And he said, earned that, immortalized that. That's what Mark Ingram II had to say. So Mark Ingram II was by Travis Hunter Jr., man. And look, listen, man. Two tough guys right there. He gets a vote, so obviously that's what it is, man. But like we said, I definitely understand it. And if you look at the stats right here with Ashton Jeanty, it is ridiculous. Not gonna lie. 344 attempts, 2,400 yards, 7.3 yards a carry, 29 touchdowns. Are we ever gonna see that again? The next closest person's probably got like 1,700 yards if we look at it, or something like that. So yeah, next closest person is 1,600 yards. And then with touchdowns, he's tied with touchdowns with Bryson Daly. But he's played his bowl game last night, and Ashton has not played his bowl game. So. Well, he played the Army-Navy game last night, so he played another game, and then so that's what that is. But like I said, man, I don't think that we'll ever see this again. I think that's what it was. It was not about the fact that it was the stats or what have you. It was the most outstanding player, and this man impacted the game on both sides of the ball at a high level. And so, like, if you have that, and I think that's just really the end of it, impacted the game on both sides of the ball at a very high level. So almost the leading receiver on Colorado. I want to say he definitely had to lead the team in touchdowns, and you led the team in touchdowns. I want to say he would have had to lead the team in touchdowns and yards. Let's see what LaJohntay is on here. What the next Colorado player is? The next Colorado player is LaJohntay Wester with 880 yards. So he led the Buffs in yards and in touchdowns, and so that I mean, LaJohntay had 10. So that right there tells you led his team in touchdowns and receptions and yards, and also impacted the team at a high level on defense. I don't think that you could do better than that. And like I said, if you can, the only way you could do better than that is to get your tees in the breeze when you're rocking with Breeze Tees, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and get that Daylight Like Us Christmas shirt, man. And we have some other stuff, man. This is that Colorado to the moon. This joint, man. Can't be making no Travis Hunter merch because I don't need Adidas to come get me, man. And we also got that Monkey D. Luffy, man. Hey, look, we got that coming up. And like we said, just check the site out. We got the Ninja Turtles, all four of the Turtles. We got a little Colorado gear that we've created ourselves, and just a whole bunch of stuff, man. So check that out. The link is down in the description. Get your tees in the breeze. We got that Bear Jordan right there. Get your tees in the breeze when you're rocking with Breeze Tees. But like I said, man, you couldn't have gone wrong either way that you chose to go with this. But I think they got it right here. But had Ashton Jeanty won it, I would have felt like they got it right as well, just because of the remarkable season that he's having. But at the same time, looking at this and seeing that Travis Hunter has impacted the ball at a high level on both sides of the ball, and had this type of season. This is unicorn season. I feel like we'll never see it again. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Till next time, it's your boy Jay Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ.
Godspeed.